Hey buddy, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this overcast Monday, I have for you a build I'm be finishing up on. All you're probably wondering, how are you going to continue on the Sea Witch? Yes, I put the Sea Witch in dry dock temporarily for about 2 weeks. Reason being, Reese Kerr from the garage, a fellow modeler. He commented me on my video I did yesterday on live action on the Sea Witch. I assumed, I thought maybe he started his already, but he didn't. He won't be able to start his in a couple of weeks from now, so I said, what the hell, you know. I replied back to him and told him, hey, you know, I'll hold the phone for a couple of weeks, you know, when we get started, and then I'll get started in mine. In other words, I'll keep on going like where I'm going. I'll probably have all the yards all on there and all rigged up, and I'll be miles ahead of him, so ain't be much of a buddy build if I'm almost getting done on the thing. But, so I hold the phone for a couple of weeks. I got to thank him. Well, Frank, you got a lot of stuff here you got started here. Why don't you get them start the stuff up and don't let something like that slow you down, which I'm not. I'm trying to get my mojo up to par like it has been. So far, it's working pretty good for me. Okay, today's topic of the video is going to be the Saunders Roe 245 flying boat. This is a 3D model made by one-man model out of Japan. And right now it's all primed up, ready to be painted. And so right now I can show you as much as I got done on this right now. This thing is big, guys. It is. It's heavy too. It's all done white primer right now. I'm going to go ahead and mask the white off and go ahead and add aluminum to it. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and put the decals on this thing. This is a good sized flying boat. It really is, guys. I really enjoy building something like this. It's huge. It's heavy. And those who want to get one, get a hold of One Man Model on the internet, and they'll send you one. They're about $200. Maybe a little more now. I got this about a little over a year ago. I built it at the trailer. And believe you me, those 3D printing machines, there's something else. I believe they're going to be the subsidiary to injection molding plastic nowadays. You're going to put Trumpeter, Revell, Monogram, all these people out of business. A lot of people are buying these 3D machines, making their own models. That's going to be the thing of the future. I don't have a 3D printer. I'll never get one. I don't think I'll ever have one in my lifetime. I won't. But 3D models, they're pretty neat. They're pretty authentic, you know. They got files. They said you get your files, you hook it up to your machine, and mix it for you. That's the way to go, I tell you. But I don't think I had the money for something like that right now. Don't have a clue at all how much they cost. I imagine they're pricey. It's like anything else, how much would you want to get and everything, and how to do it. But anyway, that's what I got going now. I'll let you guys know that I'm holding back on the Sea Witch until Bruce gets this started. It'll be a couple weeks. Like I said, he commented me on the video. He said he won't be able to get it started about a couple weeks now. So okay, that's fine. I'll put it in dry dock and I'll hold the phone for a while. That way we'll have a good buddy build going on. Okay. I've got all the stuff to it. This box is the contents of the major parts. I got all these props right here. 3D props. I've already built the beaching gear ready for it. And yeah. And they give you these stick-on jobs. They're dry chancers. And they're very sticky too. They fit pretty good. They're all numbered and ready to go on there, so I'll be adding those. We'll have a live action to put the stickers on this thing. So I'll let this primer dry, and after it dries, I'm going to go ahead and mask it down and go ahead and paint the aluminum on it. So I'll probably start the aluminum on it tomorrow. I'll let this thing dry for a bit. I don't want to rush the dryness. So that's what I got going on today on today's video. Let everybody know that the Mule live action. I was hoping I could throw in a live action on the Sea Witch. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I had no idea that Bruce has or has not started his kit yet. So I'm glad he commented me and told me what's going on. That way I can hold off for a while. Okay, if anybody out there has got any buddy builds we get going, let me know, because that's the only way it's going to keep my mojo going up the par. So if you got a buddy build going on, let me know, because most of my models, everything I have is in storage, and I got to get that stuff out of there, guys. I'm very lonesome for my stuff. I got my whole life in that storage, my whole life. I see horror stories and stuff like that. I saw one on YouTube. The guy said, look what I found in the garage. The guy had a whole model, it's like me, had a whole storage full of models. Either the guy died or he called it quits or didn't pay it up, or I don't know what it was. But he took one hell of a loss, I'll tell you that, and I don't want to go there, guys. So my daughter, she's in Texas right now doing a seminar, and as soon as she gets back, I'm going to ask her, I got to get my stuff out of that shed, out of storage. And, I got the whole 40-foot trailer back there emptied out. I got shelves built and everything, ready to put the stuff in there. Okay. So anybody's got a buddy build shaking down, let me know what you got. Let's see if I have anything you guys got. We can do it. I don't have too many plastic kits. The only plastic kits I got right now in kit form is my I got a 148 scale C45 provider, Beechcraft D18 I think it is, and I got two Messerschmitt 262 Swallows, 132nd scale by Revell, and I got that Heinkel 132nd scale H111 H6, and I got a Dornier 148 scale, and I got an Airfix B17 Flying Fortress G, the new tooled one, and also got this one here. The 1976 B17G by Monaghan, all sealed as you can see. About that with my stash. So anybody's got something like this going on, let me know. I like to join in or join in with you guys too as well. And also I got the trumpeter 1/350 scale HMS Queen Elizabeth battleship, and I even got that big old 1/200 scale USS Hornet too. So if you guys got one of those going on, I'll bring it out and join with you. So far I'm getting these things caught up pretty good. I think I'm going to finish up at Coronado tonight and make a final reveal for that. Get that done and get that out of the way. So that's all I got going for plastic, guys. The other stuff, so all my plastic models are in storage in Ohio. And Lord only knows when I go there and get my stuff out of there. I hope so real soon, because I don't want to lose my things. I really don't. That'll most definitely break me for sure. Okay, that's all I got going on for today's video. So tomorrow we'll have another video on this. I think it'll be all masked and painted up real well. I'm going to let this primer dry, and this evening I'm going to go ahead and mask down the airplane. And it's overcast outside. It looks like a cumulus nimbus coming. It's been raining for the last 2 or 3 days here. And so I want to be able to have a nice good day unless I go out and paint this thing. So what I can do tonight is when this primer dries, I can go ahead and mask it down and prepare for painting for tomorrow. And we'll shoot a video from there, do the maskings, and after that go ahead and put the decals to it. So hopefully if the creeks don't rise, you don't get too wet outside, if it don't rain at all, we'll have we'll probably have a live action video on this tomorrow on adding the transfers. I thought they were masked, but they're not. They don't give you water slide decals and anything at all. They're very sticky, which is very good. When you put them dry chances on, they just burnish them out. They look just as good. So that was all for the kit. That's what I'm going to use. Like I say, if anybody wants to get one of these, like I said at the beginning of the video, get a Google search engine and search for One Man Model, and you'll see his website up. As you click to it, you see what he's got. And one thing about these kits is there's no instructions to it. The only instructions that you get on the kit is on his website only, because it'll show you as you go to the website what you're buying. You just click on those little boxes right there, and it shows you the aircraft, the kit contents, and the finished product. And I suggest, very highly recommend, guys, get one of those. They're a good kit. When I first got it, you know how big this thing is. I just showed you. It came in a box like yay, about this high, about this big, about that wide. I said, my God, a plane that size and a box that big. I guess the way the 3D printers work, they only print so much sections at a time. It's all in sections. You got 3 fuselage sections about this big. As you add them, they get bigger and longer, as you can see right here. So he does a very good job. Allow them 2 weeks and we'll have your model shipped at your door. So it costs $200. The last time I seen a price tag on this thing was when I left the trailer about 6 months ago. It was $205. So it may have went up to another $5-10. I don't know, but that's where you get them at. And you get your money's worth. Trust me, you get your money's worth. Then I find a place to put it. It's a big airplane. I'm going to hang mine up in the overhead over there. Okay, that's all I got for this evening. I'd like to thank all my new and old subscribers that subscribe to my channel. And make Mama happy. Take care of little ones. Stay focused when you drive. You wear your surroundings. Get yourself a kit. And it's going to get, you got not too much. You got about 5 or 6 weeks of warm weather coming in. And pretty soon, old man winter's going to blow us out of the saddle. And it'll start getting cold. Okay, oh yeah, before I close up, I loaded up a video editor. I think it's called Descriptive. I made this is a duplicate video. It had echo, reverb or echo in the background. Oh no, those guys can't have that. Can't have none of that. That's not about reverberation. And pretty soon somebody's going to say, hey Frank, it echoes like crazy. You have to discredit my video. I went that rodeo once before. I don't know how it echoes like that. So anyway, it's on my camcorder right here. No echo chamber here going on. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Model signing off. Say your prayers and be good to yourselves and be good to your family. And take care of yourself and get yourself a kit and build away. Like I said before, if anybody's got a buddy build going down, let me know. I'd like to join in. I named off what I got in plastic. If you got anything in wood or something like that, we can do something here. But plastic is what I named off. I can do it. I like it started at B17, 148 scale back there. I bought that for, I think I paid about $9 for it. Back in 1976, what, 76, something about that thing? The kit came out in 75. I bought it in 1976. Yeah, what hobby shop was that at? The Mad Modeler. Yeah. Lanny T-Tech. That was his hobby shop. Let me tell you something about him. Right. Here I go again, rambling again, fellas. He had a wonderful hobby shop. It's called Mad Modeler. I had a buddy of mine named Andy Rosales, Mexican fellow. He and I worked together out in California. And he bought his son I think it was a Monogram B25, 148 scale. And his son was building it. And he goes, hey Frank, look I got going on here. So I come in, hey, you doing there, buddy? Pretty good. And I saw those Humbrol tin paints. I asked him, where do you get those Humbrol paints at? I wasn't trying to get those things though. Because back at the time, the paints that I used was nothing but Pactra flats and testers. That was all that was out there at the time. And Humbrol colors, I always want to get Humbrol colors. But they're out from England, you know, and I give them out to Mad Modelers. So where's that at? So Channel Islands Boulevard, right up Wyoming Road. I drive there every day. I don't see a hobby shop there. It's in the back out there. Oh, you mean there's a shop? That's right. So one day, matter of fact, that same day, I went behind the back out there where the building was at. I think it was a tanning spa there or something going on. And sure enough, there's the shops back there, like on the cul-de-sac. No foot traffic at all, you know. And I ran in there and I bought a bunch of those Humble paints and got some models out of there. I've been spending a lot of money in that shop in there. And when I said, hey Frank, it says, I'd like to talk to you, you know, after I get done talking to this customer right here. It's about some business we can do. I thought maybe he wants me to commission a bill or something. So when he got done taking care of the customer, he said, Frank, how would you like to go in business with me? I said, that sounds good. And so we'll share half the stock, you know. So I had money at the time, and we went in business together at a hobby shop. We had this one guy named Tim. I think Tim Mayers. Tim Mayers or something. I don't know. It's a long time ago. I'm talking 50 years ago. And this guy was an RC guy. At that time, I wasn't in an RC. And we sold RC engines and radios and a couple RC kits. Most of them were SIG, like a SIG Cub. Well, about 4 months later, after I went in business with him, he called me up at work. I got the job. Frank, come down here. We've been had. What do you mean we've been had? We got robbed. Oh, shit. So I went down there and said, what happened? I said, yeah, the cops there and everything. I said, you take inventory of what's missing? Yeah. They stole they stole a couple Futaba, MRC Futaba radios, and they took a couple OS engines, and they got that big old